What would happen if celebrities had superpowers? And what would their superpowers be? I will be talking about 3 celebrities today. I'm also going to break down what their powers would be, how it would affect their lives, and if they use their powers for good or evil. Number 1, Jake Paul. If you don't know who Jake Paul is, he's a social media influencer. First started on Vine. I guess you could call him a boxer maybe, depending who you ask. And I think he rapped some shit before. He looks like this. So what would his power be? Well, he's rich. He used to prank people. He beats on senior citizens.
Oh, hello, Sonny. Can you help me cross the road?
I think his power would be age manipulation. He can turn anyone into any age, 1 years old to 100 years old. Now, how would this affect his life? Well, I think he'd be the boxing champion of the world. And I think he'd be the only rapper alive. Imagine only being able to listen to this for the rest of our lives.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
Oh, it was just a dream. Sorry guys, I had the worst dream that my brother recorded some dead guy in the forest or something. Weird. But I think Jake Paul would be kind of an anti-hero. Like, I think he'd probably turn people old just so he could scam them for cryptocurrency or something.
Hey, it's me, your grandson. Give me $20,000.
Okay, my boy. No.
But I think he'd also turn, like, a terrorist also really old to, like, make sure they don't do any terrorism. So he's, like, kind of a jerk, but he does, like, some cool stuff, I guess. Which, weirdly enough, that leads us into the next guy, The Rock. Dwayne Johnson. And if you don't know who The Rock is, you're probably literally living under one. You know that teammate on whatever sports team you played that really wasn't good but somehow would always manage to get the goal or get the basket? That's kind of like The Rock. Bro is literally the same person every single movie but lands so many roles. So I think he'd have duplication powers, and I think he'd have the power of mass manipulation but only through movies. So I think with that power he'd just pump out as many movies with the same character over and over again. So he'd just be duplicating himself, going after role after role. And the messages in the movie would convince people that it's like the Bible. And I think overall it would be kind of a good thing, but like not like quality good. Kind of like a superhero trying to do good, but it just doesn't vibe with everybody. Like he'd make a movie about being nice to people, which is something everyone knows, but everyone would act like it's this newfound thing that they've never heard. And the movie would just end with The Rock shedding one tear because he's looking at a former bully hugging their victim or something like that. So The Rock would be like a superhero that's the equivalent of getting clothes for Christmas. The Rock would be extremely powerful, like Omega level mutant powerful. That's how famous he is. Jake Paul would be kind of similar. Now number 3, Jake Gyllenhaal. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, he's an amazing actor. He was the guy who played Mysterio in Tom Holland's Spider-Man 2. Now, if I do a second episode of this, I don't want to just give every amazing actor the same ability, which would be like shape-shifting or being able to turn into anyone or something like that. So I'm going to give him the power to mimic people. But since he plays a lot of tragic characters, it's going to be involuntary. So if he really feels like a strong emotional connection with somebody, he's going to mimic their personality and be almost unrecognizable. And since AI says a movie takes about a few weeks to several months to film, that's how long he'll keep someone's personality for. And it will depend on how strong the person's personality is. So if someone's like a super flamboyant rainbow flag person, maybe you'd be like that person for a very long time. But if someone's like a quiet hermit, maybe it'll only be like a week. And he is also very strong, not quite Omega level mutant though. AI says it takes that long to film a movie, so it has to be right. It has to be. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Please like, subscribe, and share.
Just come back for fun, because it's great being alive with you.
Good reason.